Okay, so this is my reflection video for assignment number 7. It says excitement. So what excites you about the knowledge you have gained from the course content and the video? I'm excited about so far in this course is that every week I'm gaining knowledge on how literacy affects children and families. I'm learning new things that I wish I knew before I had my son. I didn't realize that both he and I are categorized as at risk or high risk because we were both raised by single parents. My parents were married for a good 13 years, but as I was growing up, they were both migrants and neither spoke English, which makes sense in the fact that, I ended up in ESOL for many years and it was difficult for me to pick up English, but I did. Um, Also, what I'm excited about is to learn more on not only how I can help my son, but myself, but also my future students who are also at risk as well or high risk in literacy. Things that worry me or worrisome, what I find worrisome about the knowledge that I've gained, about the course. What I find worrisome is how do we help get these students to an appropriate level of development, especially here in Miami. So about a month ago, I was at a career day at Redland Elementary down here in Homestead. And I had to give 5 different presentations to different groups. And towards the end, I had to give one in English, one bilingual in Spanish, half English at the same time, and one completely in Spanish because my last group spoke all Spanish. So what worries me is how do we get to these kids, dealing with not only the literacy issues, but also it's a cultural thing. I don't know how many of you taking this class are like Hispanic. I'm a lot older than a lot of you. I'm not even gonna tell you how old I am, but I'm older than a lot of you. And in my generation, we were taught that we are to be seen, not heard. So there isn't a lot of communication with kids where, there's a lot of, if it's not business talk, as they were saying in the video, it's get off of there, don't do that. There's really no interaction with the kids other than business talk. So, how is that changing? Has it changed? So, where do we connect with these families before their children enter school, so that they understand the importance of talking and reading and interacting with their children? Needs. What else do you need to know or find out about these ideas? I think I would need to know or actually get more resources that are available for first time parents. I know that one of our biggest priorities when you have a child is how to take care of the child and whether the child is healthy. But I think somehow along the way, introducing literacy to these parents, especially first time parents. I mean, I was born and raised here, but even then, I didn't know how important it was to, read to your child, every day. I mean, I had him listen to music, look at shapes and things like that, but reading to them, even though they don't understand, and how important that is. How do we encourage parents to step up at home with these issues? So I think those are needs that we need to look into. Stance, steps, and suggestions. My opinion regarding the knowledge I've gained is that it's eye opening. The next step is to continue learning strategies to help my future students to develop an appropriate level. Take time to understand my students based on each of their needs and their backgrounds, and try to communicate the best I can with their parents regarding how important literacy is. I know a lot of you are currently teachers. I mean, I teach adults, but not children. So I know a lot of you have better ideas or actually knew a lot of this stuff was happening or were issues. So to me, it's very eye opening. And I look forward to learning a lot more and seeing how these strategies can help me in my future classroom. Thank you so much.